It's Thursday evening, the forecast for the weekend's pretty good, so should be able to get out in the water. Friday afternoon, it's supposed to be a beautiful day today, really reasonably good tomorrow and not bad on Sunday, so going out for a sail. And we'll let go the lines on this side to start with. Well, the only thing currently holding us on is the forward spring, because we've got a light breeze onto the port bow. I'm just swiveling the bow out. Now we can go ahead. Easy as that when there's very little wind from the right direction. Right, we are off. Not a lot of wind at the moment. We'll head down this way, see what eventuates. There's a shag looking for its lunch. Kiwiprops are doing their job. Well, maybe a wee bit of work happening on Catamaran too. Well, I put all the fenders in. That's a limestone island ahead. We currently have less than 5 knots on the nose, so I think we will advance the throttles a bit. They're currently 1200 RPM, doing probably about 5 knots. We've got the tide against us. Well, maybe 6.4 knots, but fairly even. I don't know, 6.5 knots maybe. There's the end of Whangārei. We'll go around. All the green on the deck succumbed to spray and walk away or sodium hypochlorite solution, highly watered down. And here we have the expanse of Whangārei Harbour starting to open up. So that's One Tree Point, being the first land on the centre, looking right down to Urquhart's Bay, and Mount Manaia starting to appear. It's a bit hazy today, it's high pressure. There's Manganese Point underneath it, which is where home is. Oh, they've got a nice day for a bit of a fish. And a bit of tide against us. Well, we've got far too many tracks, so I'm going to delete them. Oh, I'm actually hiding them instead. There we go, much less confusing. But they're still there if I ever want to try and find a tricky spot to get into. Well, not a lot of wind, and the tide's against us. There's looking back. We're passing home. There's Jackson's Bay, our old moorings there. I think I'll go to the Nook. Pretty tired. I've done a lot of big hours on the boat the last few weeks. Feeling a bit stressed getting everything finished, so I might drop anchor and put my feet up. Well, I'm threading between the sandbanks and we're heading towards Parua Bay, which is over there. I don't know if you can see it, there's the Cardinal up ahead. black and yellow pole, and around that headland is the Nook. And back this way is Jackson's Bay and home. As you can see, there's not a lot of wind. Beautiful day. So that's Shoal Bay East Cardinal. So there's a shoal heading out that way. Right, we are entering Parua Bay. This is the eastern headland. Mount Manaia disappearing in behind. Mount Albury disappearing. Here comes Mount Manaia into view again. Someone's obviously got a digger in. We'll head up in here towards our usual spot. Wind's supposed to be east and then northeast. Not that we're going to have much of it. Oh, we are anchored. So this is the Nook in Parua Bay. Used to be a motor camp over here many years ago. Over there's Whangārei Cruising Club, Parua Bay compound, and the mooring field. It's turning into a beautiful evening. It's looking towards home on the other side of Manganese Point over there. Some more time has gone by. The wind's slowly turning around to the northeast. We have another catamaran arriving. Looks well set up for cruising. 2 wind generators. Looks a bit like a lagoon, judging by the windows. Yes, it is a lagoon. I've got the air fryer on for dinner. Oh, I think I've seen a wee bit of sun today, which is good. Enjoying not having to run the generator to have tea. So we'll see how we get on, but solar panels are still putting a little bit of power out, even though the sun's just about ready to set. It's Sunday morning, very peaceful night. The cloud cover we had went away, and maybe we'll get some sun shortly. This cloud's just got to move out of the way. However, I want to have toast and boil the jug. We don't have to run it for very long. Toast has just popped. Oh, pretty impressively, it's charged up ages ago. So I didn't need to run the generator this morning probably, if I knew the sun was coming out. So making a copper, and we'll put the sail up and head off. Well, no shading at the moment because the sun's just up there. Right, we'll undo the halyard. I'm running out of hair in the stack pack, and one can get to the end of it without the panels getting in the way. A beautiful clear sky today. Oh, there's a lot of mud on the anchor, but we're on our way. Oh, I thought there might have been a bit more wind out here. Oh, it was the Guano Rock Race today, so I see TL system out there. I think we'll head down towards the heads. Oh, we're doing 1500 RPM, and I think the speed is actually reasonably correct now, so 5.5 knots, and we're burning 2 litres an hour in each engine. Oh, we seem to have a wee bit of breeze in patches. Might wait till we get round the corner here a bit and then harden up onto a reach and see if we can sail. Oh, we are sailing. Now that's the edge of Snake Bank just there. All the boats on the Guano race checking in with race control. Instructions for the Kiwiprops to put the transmission into forward, and that way it stops any chance of rotation. Well, we have about 7 knots of wind and we're doing almost 5 knots. And no rumble of constantly turning fixed prop on each sail drive, so much quieter. Well, it's good to be sailing again. There's looking back to Parua Bay. There's TL systems, and there's the rest of the boats for the Guano Rock Race. So they'll pass us, I'm sure. And looking down to Northport and the harbour entrance. One's down a bit, seeing we have Mount Aubrey to leeward blocking the wind. And there's Northport with just one ship in at the moment, there's no tankers. And looking back at Snake Bank to where the yacht race is going to start from. Oh, that's Passage Island we've passed. Not much wind and we're running almost dead downwind now. Okay, race has just started, so we'll see them as they come past. Oh, Mount Mania, and looking into Tarakura Bay over there. A little bit more breeze now. We're out from having Mount Aubrey directly downwind of us. Oh, here they come. It's probably TL systems with their big Jenica. We'll find out when they get closer. Meanwhile, we have the outgoing tide assisting us admirably past the end of Mere Bank. Well, that's not TL systems. They don't have a carbon main. Oh, there's Frenchman Island and Hen Island appearing in behind, and Sail Rock over to the right. Some boats fishing to watch out for, not helped by the fact the current's flowing strong. Oh, it's a nice day, not that warm, and sun's gone, but we are heading out. There's Hen Island, and then there's the chicks. Right, better view. Hen on the right, chicks in the middle. Out to Bream Head on the left, and then we've got Busby Head we're going past now. There's Frenchman, Mount Mania, and I think we've actually pulled ahead of the racing boat. Not much wind where they are at the moment. Not really a lot of wind here either. Right, leading boat, and it's Mount Aubrey. And the following pack. Alright, it's a parrot wind, well, 1.7 knots. Not surprising, we're not going very fast. Oh, there's looking into Smugglers Bay, down towards Bream Head. So we're about 3/4 of an hour off low tide at the moment. Oh, definitely catching us up now, and they have a big lead. There's looking into Smugglers Bay, Mount Mania in behind. Oh, there's the next boat just appearing behind Frenchman, and that is XTL Systems. And we certainly don't have a lot of wind just here. I've had to harden up an awful lot to get a bit of a parrot wind, but we are making progress. They've just hardened up. They'll go to windward of us, of course. Close enough now, we're down to 1 times zoom. We've got a jibe coming on. Oh, I've jibed as well, and we've got a bit of breeze now. Oh, there's TL Systems. There's that Provocateur, and another couple. And there's Titanium. Oh, I've hardened up. Oh, we're on wind vane mode, 40 degrees, and doing pretty well. Possibly a trailer yacht. And there's, I presume, the last one up here. Oh, we're back in the channel, tide's still going out here. There's the yacht sway in the distance. Oh, WAKAWAKA sailing very nicely. I'd like to think she sails better with the feathering props. I'm sure that is correct. I'm still fighting a bit of outgoing current, but there's enough wind to make good progress. This is looking into Bream Bay. Well, the wind's all over the place and there's not much of it, so it's been a bit frustrating coming in, but we're getting there. And the other problem we've got is we need to keep away from trying to have to thread through all these boats fishing. So we'll aim to get to the south side of the channel. In fact, looks like the wind's coming in from the north here. Well, the question is, will we be lifted enough to pass the end of Mere Bank, or have to put a tack in? As the wind bends out of Urquharts Bay, we'll get a lift. Might be able to see we are getting lifted. What, 18 knots apparent. Wind vane mode. Looks like we'll make it. Oh, as usual under Mount Aubrey near Passage Island when it's northerly, the wind's not being cooperative. This is when it pays to have the tide with you. It's just switched back round to the south. Glad I'm not racing because I would be so frustrated. I'm passing Passage Island again. And it's Riatahi here, and boats fishing just outside the marine reserve. And we're back to, I suppose, a westerly now. I think we'll go over here to Munro Bay. Can't go straight there because there's a sandbank in the way. And there is McLeod Bay. Menai appearing behind Mount Aubrey. It's only 1 o'clock. We've achieved a fair bit this morning. I blink and it's gone to what, northwest, so I think we might tack. Wind remains all over the place, really. So we're about to go back up again. I've just got a wind vane mode. I'll let it do what it wants and worry when we get too close to the sandbanks or face entirely the wrong way. So there we go, we're climbing away from Snake Bank again. So that's Snake Bank just there. So we appear to have missed it. Oh, a bit of consistency in the breeze again now, so back to northwest. So we'll go to Munro Bay, which is over there. 3 yachts, plenty of room there though. Or maybe 4 yachts. Is looking down to McLeod Bay, the hills out towards Breamhead and behind. Right, coming up to Munro Bay. Right, so there's a sandbank between us and them. I'm going to go around to the northern end. Anchored in Munro Bay. The road to the Nook goes past there. There's looking down to McLeod Bay, Mount Aubrey, Riatahi, Marsden Point, Northport, One Tree Point, then Takahiwai, and up harbour around that point. Looks like Marsden Cove has got junior centreboarders over there. Oh, sorry, probably Marsden Point Yacht Club. Oh, let's try some Barkeeper's Friend on my stainless steel posts. Uncleaned, reef cleaned, uncleaned. I think it's working. I still have my lighter folding steps, so we'll go up to the top. Right, hasn't been done. Doing has been done. And plastic razor blade. Don't know what this is, it's a tarry stuff. Oh, sometime later, gone. Oh, I'm starting an early cook for tea. Might as well make use of the solar while we've got it. It's a beautiful late afternoon when the sun comes out. Oh, Guinness. Cheers. Oh, it's a beautiful evening. you.